Well, hello there, St. Luke's. It's great to be with you. I'm up here, as I mentioned, on Sunday in Ambridge for the Trinity School for Ministry board meeting. It's been a wonderful time together with the other board members and the new dean, Brian Holland, who some of you remember was a speaker at our Lenten speaking series, and we're hoping to have him back soon. It'd be great. This Trinity is a wonderful school that I've had the privilege of being a part of, well, almost since college now. But as you know, Greg was a graduate, and so were both Laza and I, and many other clergy people and lay people, for that matter, all throughout the ACNA. So you'll hear more about Trinity, but I have got a couple of vignettes, as promised, put together here after this introduction. So I'll let them speak for themselves. We're going to have get to see the two archbishops, Archbishop Duncan and Archbishop Foley. And one of we're going to look at the new Trophimus Center, which is going to be the new chapel / sort of convention center that they're building here in Ambridge. We had some very generous donors who contributed to recreate or rebuild, really, this church, as you'll see, and create a state-of-the-art conference center and chapel facility for hopefully to attract students and to have different conferences and things around Trinity here in Ambridge. So I want to get out of the way, but I do want to make sure that you remember that the women's luncheon, as we're going to hear from Meredith Kranz, is on the 21st of May. And so please, if you have not yet, RSVP. I believe that's really the only sort of pressing announcements. Continue to pray for the transition down here for Patrick and Danielle and his daughter Jane, who's our new curate for youth and family, a curate for students and family, excuse me. That's what his very official sounding title is going to be. So more about that in the future. And then of course for Kelly O'Lear and his family, as they continue to make the preparations down, continue to keep them in prayer. But I don't want to take too much time here because we have a number of very interesting things to see about Ambridge, about Trinity, and about the Trophimus Center. So stay tuned and God bless. Well, there's a lot of exciting things going on here at St. Luke's, and we're excited to welcome Meredith Kranz, is coming to speak at our Women's Spring Luncheon on Sunday, May 21st, so not this Sunday, but the next. And so please mark your calendars. We need you to RSVP. We'll let you hear it a little bit more about it from Meredith herself just shortly. But I also wanted to draw your attention to the fact that it's going to be an outreach luncheon to support a local ministry called Family Promise. So Family Promise of Beaufort County is the only local shelter program that serves homeless children and their families. I'm reading this. Founded on the belief that one homeless child is too many, they work to determine the underlying cause of homelessness and then equip families with all the skills and resources needed to maintain lasting independence. And so we're partnering with this wonderful ministry, the Family Promise of Beaufort County, and they've asked us to bring very specific items to help them. Paper towels and dish soap. This is what they need. This is what we were asked. How can we help? And they said, this is what we need you to bring us. So please consider getting some paper towels and some dish soap and bringing them with you to the women's luncheon on the 21st here at St. Luke's. It will be after the 10 o'clock service, and it promises to be a wonderful time of fellowship and getting to hear from Meredith, and just a wonderful time to celebrate the spring and to help out Family Promise. So mark your calendars. Please RSVP either in Realm or call the office or let us know so we can know how much food to prepare, and get ready for a wonderful day. But don't take my word for it. Listen to Meredith herself give you a little bit of a teaser about what we have to look forward to, or the women at least, on the 21st. Take it away, Meredith.
Hi there. I'd like to take a minute to speak to the women of St. Luke's who are listening. You know, in our everyday conversations, we run into people who often say, "Hi, how are ya?" It might be in the grocery store, it might be in church. And our usual response is, "Doing great, thanks," or "just fine," or "couldn't be better." If we're honest with ourselves, we're not always doing great or fine, are we? We're often hurting inside or having a bad day. But we don't want to talk about that, do we? Why is that? Is it pride? Is it fear? And you know, social media is filled with photos of happy people living the dream. Are they really? Why are we so afraid to be honest, authentic? I'd like to invite you to come to the Women's Spring Luncheon on Sunday, May 21st, right after the 10 o'clock service, and hear how God has been teaching me to be more authentic in my relationships and in my daily life. I hope you'll come and bring a friend. I look forward to seeing you there.
Here we are outside of the Cobblestone Inn, which is right behind Trinity School for Ministry. I showed you all that last time. And here's the field, the outdoor field where the Pittsburgh Kneelers, get the joke? The Pittsburgh Kneelers, which is our seminary flag football team, is where they practice. This was not there when Greg or I went to school here because it was a giant factory that had like nuclear waste or something in the ground. It's been cleaned up ever since. There's the sporty car that I was given at the car rental place. As you can see, I'm parading around in style around Ambridge, and there's my father-in-law, Garland Tucker. So here we are. Go Trinity, Trinity Board 2023. And here we are at Brian and Suzanne Holland's home, right on the banks of the Ohio River. It's a beautiful natural scenery here in Pittsburgh, as many of you who have moved down from Pittsburgh to Hilton Head know. So here we are at a sunny morning in Ambridge. In case you're wondering, this is the Anglican Church in North America provincial office. So this is where sort of the headquarters of the ACNA are. This was the street that Liza and I lived on. I would show you the house, but it has fallen into some disrepair, we should say. And so it's better not to see these things. But I'm walking you up here today to what's called the Trophimus Center. This is the Trophimus is a man that we meet in the early chapters of Acts, who's a convert to Christianity. And this is one of the new initiatives. It's very exciting for Trinity. There was a donor who has helped us finance and renovate this enormous church that's going to become a chapel and a conference center and sort of a student center for the students here at Trinity. You can see the construction is up, and we're getting to tour it this morning for the first time. We've heard about it. We've talked about it for years. You can imagine there was a lot of discussion that went into this, but the board decided, and we are excited now about what this wonderful new addition to the Ambridge, well, it won't be the skyline because it's the same church, but they have gutted it inside and are making something quite beautiful, which I have been told, so we're about to find out. But this is about 3 blocks from the school, so it's not too far, and there are all sorts of plans to help augment the current training with training for how to sort of liturgical service work and student fellowship and small groups, and different conferences can be held here. And so this is the Trophimus Center. As you can see, this is lovely downtown Ambridge. This isn't the main street. The main street's actually rather quaint. We just haven't gotten there. This is the board of, and Laurie Thompson himself is here with us, but I'll stop now and then I'll show you inside.
Reach out to the unsaved, and here comes an unsaved man right now. Let's just tell him the good news.
What must I do?
Well, we're here with
St.
Laurie
Luke's,
Thompson,
welcome.
yes, former dean, president of Trinity, and a major reason why this dream is becoming reality here at Trophimus Center. So, Laurie, you want to give us just a minute of what we're looking at?
I just need to say that to all of you in Hilton Head, I just finished a good breakfast full of stone ground grits. So that's all you need to know.
Yeah, well, it's great to be
more
here.
people that appreciate those things in this space.
Amen.
So y'all come.
Amen. All right, we look forward to seeing you inside. Thanks, Laurie. Okay, here we are in the gutted and soon to be renovated worship space. It's hard to believe, but evidently they have, in the process of turning the entire church's orientation 90 degrees so that this is going to become the direction of worship, which you can see all these beautiful windows. Apparently there was a donor that was just secured to have all of these windows taken down and refurbished and refreshed, but really quite something here in the middle of Ambridge. So this is where the organ is going to be situated, and here's the ceiling. It's facing this way. Not sure what that's going to be. Maybe the choir loft. It's hard to believe this has been a Presbyterian church, had been a Presbyterian church for 100 years. Shows you what I know. It doesn't seem particularly Presbyterian architecture that I know, but again, there's a lot of things I don't know. Like the fact that Rwanda had hills, if you remember that. Anyway, this is exciting. Glad to get to see this. I hope some of you will get an opportunity to come up and see the finished product. Here is a scale, or I guess architectural drawings of what the final project is going to look like. There's a lot of numbers and lines there that I don't know what that means. But I do see this picture. You can see the new facade on the front left. It's going to be the entrance with the stairwells, and instead of talking about modern bathrooms and elevator and things. Quite a undertaking. All right, we got the kitchen down here. We're down in the brand new.
These are the breakout rooms.
Oh, they really did. They raised all the ceilings. Oh,
yeah.
goodness.
And you can see how much the old ceiling was at that pink level.
Well, we had a basement at Ambridge House like this too.
So we got two small, two big breakout rooms, a room that you use for games or storage or all of that. And then if you come out here, watch your step.
Yep. And this is going to be part of this is the new facade.
This opening here, Betty,
Yeah.
is the size of the opening upstairs.
Gotcha.
And immediately underneath it.
Huh.
And this is the coffee station, the main coffee station there.
So this is where the new entrance is going to take. Where's the stained glass coming for the new entrance? Is it?
Well, the new entrance will simply be will be all glass. It's modern.
Ah, okay.
You see it on the drawing.
So I could give you some profile pictures of me if you wanted to put some new on. Well, that was the tour of the soon-to-be completed Trophimus Center, and concluding my time here at the Trinity Board meeting. It's always an honor and privilege to come up here. It's been such a influential school in the history of our sort of North American Anglican Church, but also the global Anglican Fellowship. So continue to pray for Trinity. Look forward to seeing y'all soon. Take care. God bless. All right, as promised, we have both the former Archbishop Bob Duncan and our current Archbishop Foley Beach here with us today at the Trinity meeting. Gentlemen, it's such an honor to be on this board with you. I can't even believe that I'm considered in the same category, but here we are. So it's great to see you both.
Hey, it's good to see you. I understand you are now using Siri to help you with your sermons.
Don't give away all my secrets, ChatGPT.
So anyway, I've never heard that in a sermon before, so I look forward to hearing the recording. Anyway, God bless you all, and it's great to have JD here.
Yeah, I just second what the present Archbishop has to say. As the old Arch is just to say, hey everybody, we love you, send our greetings, and just carry on, do the Lord's work, please.
Amen. Thank you guys.